got her mind on that red bag.
Yep, I sure do.
You got to wear more than four. See mine before you go to bed.
All right, so, yes?
Did everybody get one here?
There it is, okay. All right, so I use this when I do my fashion portion, and it's called What's Your Jewelry Personality Quiz, okay? So just to kind of, it's a total joke, yes. Oh, back up, thanks. Okay, all right, so, I know, right? So what I do is I say, okay, I have these in my folder, and I'll just say, pull them out. I'm going to have you take a little quiz to get to know a little bit about yourself, okay? And I say there's no scientific evidence backed up in this, it's just for fun. All right, so I let them take the quiz, and so I'm going to read the questions, but the first one, when you pick out jewelry to wear for the day, do you pick out something that A, goes with your outfit, you wear every day, or is bold and makes a statement? Number 2, how many pieces of jewelry do you usually wear every day? 3 to 4. Now earrings count as 1. Okay, 3 to 4, 0 to 2, or as much as you can get on. Now if you're at rally, that's a different story. Number 3, how do you feel about new fashion trends? A, I like to wear some of the new trends to mesh with my classic pieces. B, what is a trend? Or C, you are the trend. You are the trend. Or if you were in a rush, what piece of jewelry would you pick up to put on? A pair of earrings, the sentimental necklace you wear every day, because it's already on you, probably. Or C, a bold necklace. All right, number 5. Your idea of dressing for a night on the town would be a black dress, B, jeans and a casual shirt, or C, a stunning new trendy outfit you just got yesterday.
And I don't hear from Illinois.
Okay, so basically total up how many A's you have, how many B's you have, and how many C's.
I'm going to pick out a special.
And then on the back, there are the results. Which really is what I do is I keep the results with me and I read them out loud, okay? So if you have mostly A's, your style is usually classy. You believe in investing in pieces that will stand the test of time. Yet every now and then you enjoy a fun trend or a funky outfit. You like to have fun but believe there is a time and place for everything. You are very responsible and planned. You learn to bring out your inner diva a little more by picking out one accessory or style you can be bold with. So who was an A? Okay. All right, you're mostly B's if you are simple. You believe in necessity and not having too much extra. You might want to try and branch out with a new fun haircut or some fun accessories to show off your great personality. You don't feel comfortable with standing out or you just don't have time, but you are worth it. So show off your amazing inner woman by drawing people to your outside beauty. All right, if you had mostly, who had mostly B's? Who had mostly B's? Don't lie.
Nobody's going to admit it after you read it that way.
Or you used to be a bee.
Who used to be a B?
There you go.
Well, you're a combination.
All
right.
Are you complicated?
You had mostly C's if you are Mrs. Fashion itself. You are always shopping for a new outfit, accessories, or getting a new haircut. You like to stick out and be the life of the party. Your personality is bold and confident. Every now and then, look for other women you can help to show them how to bring out their inner style. And just remember that it's good to invest in classic pieces too, so you can have versatile pieces that will last throughout seasons and even years. So don't, without anybody saying who's a C, who do you think in the room is a C? And Leslie. Who? Leslie.
Debbie.
Who else? All right. C for real.
Vicky, are you a C?
Okay. All right. If you're a C, you're getting a ticket. Okay. All right. Raise your hand if you're a C and don't lie.
Okay, we drew into
No.
Well, I'm excited because I just bought me some gold glitter bands.
Oh!
Okay. I'm excited. I'm wearing it around.
What'd you buy?
Gold glitter bands.
Hey, I guess.
Cindy,
Converted more time.
I didn't have my hand raised though.
Are you a C?
A C for Casey, hello. Oh, yes, I'm a C.
C for Casey.
All right, so that's just really fun. It kind of helps you also to kind of get a feel for the women that you're in front of, so you can show particular jewelry to their style. That's something that's really helpful too. So if you have a lot of simple women, you want to show maybe some of those more simple, sentimental pieces too.
That's
As well as the pastel perfection, okay? All right, one more thing I'm going to share that I have been doing, and I totally forgot to bring them, so I'm so sad about that, but that's okay. I'm going to put them up on the Facebook page. But what it is they're called fact myth cards. Has anybody seen these? Well, what they do is they have a statement on it, and the crowd has to decide if it's a fact or a myth. So it might say something like, you can't wear white after Labor Day, okay? And they'll say fact or myth. Well, it actually is a myth, okay? And so what I do then is I pick a piece of jewelry that has white or ivory in it, and I show that and I talk about that. And then it'll say like, can you mix this color and this color? So maybe it might say, can you mix magenta and tangerine? The answer is yes, true. It's true. So, anyways, people are like, what? But then you might show, some jewelry with a colored shirt. So you can show that you can wear all kinds of colors together. Can you mix your metals? Or anyways, it's just fun things like that. And there are some that are myths. But anyways, I'm going to post it on Facebook. And so what I do is before I get started in my fashion show, I start out with that, and then I show some jewelry as I go. So another one is, you should wear animal print head to toe. All right, obviously that's a myth. And so you might show one of the, what's that necklace, Margot, that has a little bit of the tortoise shell in it. So I would talk about that and how you might pair it with a solid color, but maybe a leopard cardigan or something, how you can just add, or a leopard flat, that you can add the animal print in small amounts. Except for if you're a C, you might wear it head to toe, including your bra and underwear, okay? So anyways, that's another But that's really a fun way to kind of change up your fashion show as well, and the crowd gets interactive, and I give diva dollars for people who, get it right. So that's another idea. Okay, so now we're going to have Kelly Todd come, and she's going to share some ideas that she does at her show.
Woo! Go, Kelly.
Okay. So, I'll share two things that I do at my shows. The first one I play is a game called Love It, okay? And what this is, I kind of incorporate it two different ways. The first way, at the very beginning, when I'm explaining about the purse game and how to earn diva dollars, I say one way you can earn diva dollars throughout the show is if any time you hear me say something about the company or something about a piece of jewelry, or I'm showing a trick or anything like that, and you love it, you're going to call out, love it. Oh no, you have to go, love it, right? Okay, so the first person who calls it out gets a diva dollar, and I give my hostess the diva dollars. I let her pass them out. That way I'm not constantly stopping and having to go pass out diva dollars. What that does is it just kind of encourages the women just to be excited. I mean, you have those shows where everybody's just kind of like, I'm here, she made me come, like, and they're just kind of bumps on a log, and you just really, your job is to just get them excited, get them involved, get them engaged. Okay, so that's one thing. And what I found is once I get to the jewelry part, my fashion presentation, what do people just naturally do?
Love it.
They say love it, right? Okay, they just naturally say love it. They're like, I didn't even really try. And I'm like, well, that's the point. Like, you just love it. So that's one thing that I do at my show. The other part of that is when I get to the fashion segment, I've already given them their folders, and I have a love it list. Okay, so what I do is I just say, this is basically your scratch piece of paper. So throughout the fashion presentation, you can just write down the pieces that you like. So if you like something, you want to go look it up in the catalog later, you want to try it on, you write that down. Or later when you've got the catalog, you can write it down. And then what I'll also do is at the end say, okay, who has the most pieces on their love it list? Whoever has the most pieces gets a Diva dollar, and they get to come up and be my hostess when I'm showing how much hostesses get in free jewelry. Because guess what? Who's most likely to hold the show for you? The person who has her love it list already filled out, okay? So that's just a great way. That's really kind of increased my, my retail, okay? So that's one thing. So that's love it and the love it list. Okay. The next one is a really fun game. Lisa was talking about those shows where you have a hostess and all of her guests are your past hostesses, okay? And they've all done shows for you already or something like that. And they literally have like their P, G, S, H, you already have them like laid out in front of them, right? Okay, and you're like, they already know this. All right, so what I do for those shows is a game that I got from Lacey's group when we were at the Gainesville Roundup, and it's called Fab Feud, okay? Fabulous fashion, right? Fab Feud. What this is, I don't do this for all my shows. I only do this for those shows where I'm like, everybody's already been here, they already know what's happening, and it's kind of boring for them. Okay? In another life, I would have had this already done, but what I like is that there is, let me give you the website. It's on Lacey's website, but it's www.premierrockstars.net, and the password is rockstars. It is in a PowerPoint file, so you can print them and laminate them on cards, or what I was hoping to do, which, you know, I ran out of time, was turn it into another flip chart. So basically I can just keep it in the back of my normal purse game. So if I get there, I'm like, oh, all these people have already been here, let's just flip to the Fab Feud game, okay? So it's right there. The other reason I want to do that is because this is not, I like for my new jewelers to have things very scripted out. This is not scripted out, it has bullet points. So I would say if you are a new jeweler, do not attempt this until you master your purse game. You're not going to have repeat hostesses yet anyway, okay? So this is something when you feel really confident and you're basically holding the flip chart and not reading from it anyways, then you can attempt something like this. Or take this and turn it into something where it's more readable for you. Does that make sense? Okay, so here's how you play. Alright, so you're going to, first when I sit down, we go through a normal opening, introduce everybody, whatever you normally do. And I say, okay, here's the game that we're going to play. We're going to play a game called Fab Feud. We're going to split into 2 teams. Even if you only have 2 ladies there, we're still going to split into 2 teams, okay? All right, so we're going to split into 2 teams. So we'll just say, you 3 ladies are going to be on one team, and then we'll say, you 3 ladies are going to be on one team, okay? Now, normally I tell them, okay, you'll have to come up with a name for your team. Okay, and they come up with a name for their team, whatever they want it to be. Okay, so then I'm going to call down one person from each team. Okay, so Michelle coming down, Lisa come on down. Okay, woo! All right, y'all have seen Family Feud, right? Yeah. That's what this is. All right, now, 2 things, okay? You can either have a clapper, you know the clappers, okay? Or what I do, this is also my booking game. So everybody has a box I've already given them for my booking game. For Play Pass Double Double, they have a box. So all I do is I throw a penny. I keep a little baggie of pennies in my jewelry bag, and I just throw a penny into each box. Because now, they're a shaker, okay? Booking game and shaker. Multifunctional, less packing. Okay, all right, so here's how we play. I'm going to read the question. And if you ladies don't know the answer to this question, you're fired from Premier. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. All right. No pressure. So, no pressure. All right. So the first person to shake gets to answer the question first. Okay. But it's the closest answer. So I'm looking for the closest answer. Okay. Another side note: if you start shaking before I finish the question, you have to answer the question with whatever words I've given you. So then you just have to guess. Okay. All right. Looking for the closest answer. What year was Premier founded? Lisa.
1985.
Woo! Lisa got it. Lisa gets a Diva dollar or a ticket or whatever you're doing. They go sit down past the box or the next person, and the next person comes up. Okay? I'm I'm just going to go through a few of them. So y'all just stay there. We'll make it go faster.
Okay.
Just stay there. Okay, ready? Here we go. Beverly and April.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Beverly, just stay there. Just stay there. Okay. Ready? Premier donates a portion of all profits to mission work in how many countries throughout the world? Beverly.
63.
Woo! Beverly got it. Beverly was a people. Okay, and then what I'll do, I didn't mention this in the last question, and they said 1985, then I'll say, that's right, 1985, Premier has been around for about, we're starting our 30th year. It's a very strong company. We're a debt-free company. So I go into the verbiage that is on my flip chart. Same thing with donating to mission work. You know, the reasons that we were started, that we were founded, was for stay-at-home moms, single moms, to provide money for mission work, those kind of things. So I'm going into those same points that I'm reading on my flip chart. It's just a different format for how it's written. Okay, all Premier jewelry is covered under a golden guarantee, which means there is a manufacturer's defect. Premier will replace it for free within how many days? Peggy. 60 days, okay? Yay, Peggy's a newbie! Yay! All right, and then I talk about that. If your chain breaks or your stone falls out, things like that. So I talk about each one. Okay, this also goes into, and I'll leave it if y'all want to flip through this, it goes into the fashion segment. So I might show a piece of jewelry. How many looks do you get in this one necklace? Okay, and then whatever it is.
25.
Right, okay. So then it goes into the hostess, talking about the hostess benefits. Y'all have to keep shaking, you get the idea. But I'll just give you an idea of what the questions are. What percentage of every sale would you earn as a jewelry, I'm sorry, this is sponsoring. What percentage of every sale would you earn as a jewelry lady? 50%. When you're a jewelry lady, when do you get paid? Immediately, the night of your show. When you're a jewelry lady, who is your boss?
Me.
You! Okay? On average, how many nights a month would you need to work as a jewelry lady to make $800?
4.
4. Okay, so you guys know.
That's good.
Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Okay, so it's just something different to just really get them excited. It also talks about the hostess plan, all that kind of good stuff. So basically, it's your entire show, just like the purse game, just in a different format. Make sense?
Cute.
Okay.
Love it.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh. All right, and that's all.
That's all.